If you're wanting to buy Disney Lorcanas into the Inklands, stop. Wait before you buy it. You need to watch this video because there's some news that you're going to want to see. Into the Inklands is the newest TCG released set from Lorcana, and it is a fantastic set. It's got a lot of playable cards. It's got a lot of collector cards, 18 enchanteds in all, has some awesome legendary cards, brings out locations, which is a huge addition to gameplay, but be aware that when you buy a sealed product, there's a chance you could be getting error boxes or error troves because some product are not putting legendaries in there. This is what I'm talking about. Every sealed product, no matter what it is, if it's a booster box, if it's the gift sets, the troves, starter decks, whatever, when it comes to sealed product like this, they're always done in batches and in waves. Take this booster box, for example, here. We have an actual sealed booster box of Into the Inklands, but if you look on the back here, there is a serial number for what batch this came out of. Now, there has been quite a few people talking about it, and it was first noticed about 2-3 days before Into the Inklands actually released, but it was a very small kind of murmur in the world. Nobody really knew what was going on, but now that the game has been out, the set has been out for a week or two now, we can really look into it, and there's been a lot more confirmation of this error happening. And this is what I'm talking about right here. This is actually the Vault Squad Discord for Pokemon, but they have a channel on there all about Disney, and somebody on their Collectivire put out a kind of summarized list of everything that has errors right now. So they wrote, sharing this here as it could potentially affect some of you. As always, do your own research. It could always be an elaborate troll, but it definitely has my LGS Discord in flames, so I'm sharing just in case. And what he's talking about is for all of these products that are listed down here and all these different serial numbers, it's talking about some of them having no rares, 70 plus 75%, for example, the troves with that serial code have no rares in the packs. If you get booster packs with those two serial numbers that are listed there, no rares as well. When you get to booster boxes, all of those serial numbers have no legendary cards inside. And then looking at starter decks, when you get the pack that's in that serial number listed also has no rares. And this is not something that is typical. It does not happen very often. Most of the time, quality control catches stuff like this, but in certain instances like this, it's definitely a missed opportunity, and quality control could definitely be better. But essentially what's happening is that all of these different serial numbers for these different products are kind of batched together and come off some of the same presses and print cycles as every other box in that same serial number, that batch. But they all missed either rare cards or legendary, so coming off the sheets, they didn't get those added into the packs and when they were sorting the cards out. So if you're going to be buying product like a booster box, for example, you definitely want to check to make sure that your serial number is not one of those ones listed up there. And there could potentially be more serial numbers that aren't listed up there yet, as this was a very quick, this one came out a few days ago, kind of talking about which batches that they've known at this point that have had issues. And it's really concerning that that's the case, but there are a lot of LGSs out there that are issuing refunds or, swapping product, that type of thing if you are affected by this. But as always, make sure if you are affected by this that you reach out to Ravensburger and let them know, hey, your box did not come with legendaries, or if you're getting booster packs, make sure you let them know that they didn't come with rare cards, whatever the case may be. Make them correct it, make them fix it. But all of this was just to be put out there because this is a big issue. Nobody wants to get a product that you're spending hundreds of dollars on to get no rare cards whatsoever. And obviously some of the big pulls in here, like the enchanted and stuff, those are rare legendary cards. You want to be able to pull those. People are buying booster boxes just for the chances at those, and to get some boxes that right out of the gate's not going to have it is pretty disheartening, to say the very least. So when you guys are going out there, you're searching the stores, you're doing online purchasing for some of the stuff, make sure you're doing a little bit of research. I would recommend going to LGSs where you can see the physical product versus online stores. However, not all online stores even know that this is going on or know that this is an issue. So for example, I bought my box from Hydro Pump Poke Shop, and you know, I bought this well before this issue was even kind of put out there and clarified, and I got a good box according to the ledger there. But we will be opening this box up later on, just an FYI, so make sure you subscribe to the channel if you want to see it. But I was actually with one of my buddies when we did a live rip of a Lorcana booster box, and it was one of those boxes that did not have a legendary and the serial number. We found out after the fact because we opened the box before all this information was kind of out there. One of his boxes matched up to one of those serial numbers, and it indeed did not have legendary cards. So you know, take this with a grain of salt. You know, none of this has been proven by Ravensburger. There's been no official means of coming out and saying this is true, but there is tons and tons and tons of people coming out there saying, hey, my booster box didn't get legendary cards and it had this serial number. And same with the booster packs. Hey, I opened some booster packs up, there was no rare cards, no legendaries. I've even heard of some not even having foil cards. So there's definitely some issues with this first wave of Into the Inklands, but as always, do your own research. You know, go out there and explore it. Make sure you're checking serial numbers. And then, you know, if you can or you feel confident enough, when you talk to an LGS or whoever you're buying the box from, just say, hey, you know, let me video my opening. And if there's no legendary rares, like, let's come up with some kind of refund policy or something. You know, just something to kind of cover you and get you safe when you buy an open product. Of course, if you just are looking to open packs and you don't really care about that, then by all means, just, you know, go out, buy some stuff and open it. But for most of you, I know that this is a big deal, and I wanted to make sure I got this information out there so that you guys could all be well prepared when going out and buying product. And, you know, as this information changes and maybe Ravensburger will eventually give us an official update on it, I'll let you guys all know. But that's all I got for now. Thank you guys for staying here with me and listening. Hopefully this helps you with this information. But as always, remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel. But that's all we have time for today. I'll see you guys in the next one.